Hey, welcome back to Enjoy Spoonful, guys. This week we'll be looking at how to make ragu, or you also know it as bolognese sauce. So let's see how to make it. So each family in Italy has their own recipe of ragu, meaning that each family outside of Italy also have their own recipe of ragu. By the way, why I'm calling it ragu and not bolognese sauce? Because in Italy, if you say bolognese sauce, they are not going to understand what you're talking about. I've been taught by my Italian flatmate to call it ragu, so I'm calling it like this now. It's again not really a hard recipe to make, it's just, as with my pulled pork recipe, it should take time and love. Again, more time than love. When it comes to ingredients, it's pretty easy. So what you need to do is just to chop some onions, carrots, if you have them. If you don't have them, it's not too bad of a deal. And celery. Celery and onions are important though. Because this is gonna make sofrito, which is Italian like starting base for the cooking of the sauces. So when you chop onions, celery in my case, and your carrots if you want as well, drop them in a pot with oil and start sweetening them off. So not frying them, but sweating them so they like slowly cook down, soften up and become sweet. So that might take up to 5 to 7 minutes, don't rush that. Then you can add your meat. When it comes to meat, by the way, try to get for the fattiest pieces of meat, or like even if you want fattiest minced meat, because fat is flavor and it's gonna release flavor into the onions and celery and the vegetables there. Make it even better. So at that point, if you have really fatty meat there, you can crank up the heat so to release the fat out and to make it more nice and delicious. If you want, you can also add some wine there. I went for a cheaper recipe this time, so I did not add any wine. After that, just add your tomato sauce, your thyme if you want, your rosemary, and leave it to cook on a slow heat for a while. For a while, I mean like, you can leave it up to an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours if you want. But then you have the question like, is it gonna dry out or not? It will. So you can keep adding water to not cook it and burn it in a pot. If you want, some families even add in the end a little bit of milk or cream. I mean, it doesn't really add too much flavor, it adds a bit more richness to the dish, but you don't have to follow that if you don't want to. When your ragu is getting ready, you can start preparing your pasta. Traditionally it should be parpadelle, tagliatelle, so it's really thick pasta. I said I couldn't find it, so I went for parpadelle. Something similar, but not as big and thick, because you have to have pasta that can catch the sauce. Again, when it comes to pasta, please cook it al dente, so not all the way through, so it still has a bit of a bite, to add a little bit of different texture to the dish. When pasta is done, drain it, but keep some water just in case if you want to loosen up your ragu. If you want, you can also add some cheese. Well, I mean, like, no discussion, you have to add cheese there, right? And there you go. Well, it's not really a midweek meal, but something for a weekend to do on a Sunday if you have a lot of time. You're not going out anywhere and you want to have some really nice dinner with your friends, your family, or just by yourself. Or just chill at home and watch Netflix. In the meantime, you have your delicious ragu cooking. You can do that as well. So guys, if you want to see more of these videos, please click subscribe. If you like this video, click on the like button, share it with your friends if you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next week.